Hello and welcome to the DAT Booster Dental Admissions Series. My name is Alex Kalajian, and in today's video, we will focus on the process of composing a dental school list. There are so many dental schools across the country, and it can sometimes be overwhelming. Luckily, I've pinpointed 4 factors that you should consider when selecting dental schools that you wish to apply to. The first factor you will want to consider is the cost of education. It's no secret that dental school is extremely expensive, and the cost of dental school varies across the country. So, for example, Southern Illinois University has an in-state tuition of $30,000 per year, whereas Midwestern University has a tuition of $82,000 per year. These numbers really show the difference in cost between public schools and private schools. Keep in mind that there is also an average tuition raise of between 3 and 5% per year. There is also dental school loans, which accrue between 4.3% and 5.3% interest, both while you are in dental school and after graduation. These numbers really show that the debt you build can quickly accumulate over time. Luckily for you, there are state institutions that will allow out-of-state students to declare residency and receive in-state tuition. I've included 9 of those schools on this slide, and I highly recommend looking into those schools. The second factor you will want to consider is the academic curriculum. You need to ask yourself, do I want to find a more clinically focused dental school or one that focuses more on academics and later specialization? I want to emphasize that you can go into general practice or specialty from any dental school, but certain schools will try to orient you in one direction or the other. So, some examples of clinically focused dental schools are Temple, Creighton, and University of Detroit Mercy. Some examples of academic and specialty focused schools are Harvard, Columbia, and University of Pennsylvania. You will also need to ask yourself, how do I learn best, and find a dental school that matches that academic approach. So some examples of academic approaches are traditional lectures, flipped classrooms, and problem-based learning. Going along with the academic curriculum, some dental schools offer an integration with its medical school. This means for the first year or two, you will take the exact same course load as a medical student, and you will oftentimes be in the same classes as medical students. Some examples of schools that offer this integration are Harvard, Stony Brook, Columbia, and UConn. Dental schools also vary in their grading, so some schools offer letter grading, whereas others do pass-fail grading. Pass-fail grading generally yields less stress over the 4 years. However, it makes it a little bit more difficult to distinguish yourself on specialty applications. If you're interested in pass-fail grading, I've included a list of the 8 schools in the US that offer pass-fail grades. The third factor you will need to consider is the individual match. Prior to applying, you should look at your DAT score, cumulative GPA, science GPA, and extracurriculars, then compare those to the averages of the dental schools that you wish to apply to. It's okay to apply to academic reach schools, but it's important that you maintain a balance. Also, when applying to dental schools outside your home state, look online for the number of out-of-state students that they accept. You might end up finding that a specific out-of-state state school only takes one out-of-state student, in which case it might not be worth applying to. On this slide, I have included some final additional school details that you should consider when compiling your list. So first up, we have class size. Dental class sizes really vary in the United States. The smallest class size is Harvard School of Dental Medicine, which has 35 students, and the largest class size is NYU College of Dentistry, which holds 375 students. You will also want to think about the location of your dental school and account for the cost of travel, certification, and living. Living costs will especially vary across cities. A city like San Francisco will cost way more to live in than a city like Milwaukee. Last up, you want to consider the class culture of each school, and you can get a sense for this by researching each school's mission, extracurriculars, and events.